Welcome back. The Dallas City Council, we were telling you this yesterday, voted to approve a $51 million deal now to buy part of the former Dallas Morning News building. It's right next door to us here at WFAA. It will eventually become part of the remodeled convention center downtown. It's going to be a big project. Our partners at the Dallas Business Journal have been all over this. Noor Adatia is with us now to tell us more about what is planned there. Noor, thanks for coming back.
Thank you for having me.
Let's talk a little bit about this deal. This is a lot of money the city is spending, but they've been wanting to expand this Kay Bailey Hutchison Convention Center for a long time. Problem is there's stuff all around the convention center, but now you've got this big empty building sitting here and they're pouncing.
Yeah, so the city has been eyeing this for a while. The Kay Bailey Hutchison redevelopment is expected to be over $3 billion. And, you know, buying this portion of land that Ray Washburn's company has been holding for a while allows the city to go forward with its current plans without having to rework it and maintain what they, you know, their vision for this part of downtown.
And is that part of what attracted them, you think, to buying this particular plot of land? Because it's already right there. They don't have to, you know, like you say, go back to the drawing boards and figure out how to, you know, make this convention center expansion happen. It's right there.
Yeah, it exactly allows them to like not rework it, and it allows them also to, you know, make plans for broader developments in the area. You know, just because it's not super close to the convention center doesn't mean they might expand and go west and redevelop parts of that downtown part too.
Let's talk about what this does for this part of downtown Dallas, because you know, as you mentioned, you know, this is an area that is ripe for redevelopment. And what is this going to do, you think, as they start to put these pieces in place? Yeah,
I mean, I think this area, you know, has lots of potential to transform into a more lively place where people can work and gather and do more things. Right now, a lot of people are, you know, city people want to transform downtown to a place where people want to come into and go to work, and it seems like the convention center is a big part of this vision to transform the area.
So what's going on with the convention center now? We've got this huge project that they want to expand it and update it and so on and so forth, but at the same time, as a city, you're still trying to draw these conventions in and have them sort of simultaneously as you're trying to expand.
Yeah, the convention center is, it started construction in June of last year, and the city is still trying to finalize some of its design plans, and they're working with design firms to figure out what the rest of it could look like. But current plans involve trying to double the amount of event space and just overall make it more of a place where people from around the world can come. They, you know, city leaders want to make Dallas like put it on the map in terms of getting this convention center up and running, especially also for the World Cup that's happening in 2026. And yeah, the convention center is expected to open by 2029. And so it's already been booked up, and there's many people who they have in the running to go to the convention center when it opens. And so fingers crossed for that to work out.
So you better get it done in time, because you've already got people expecting it.
On the line.
Let me ask you this. You hear about things like this. So when the Dallas Morning News moved away from this spot next door to us here, you know, you heard a lot about what this was going to become. It was going to at one point be a train station for this node, for this train, this bullet train that was supposed to be built between Houston and Dallas. Hasn't happened yet. Then somebody said, you know, data center. What happened to those ideas?
I think that none of them just panned out, and by the time they had come to the, you know, back to the drawing board and figuring out what it should look like, I guess those bids didn't work out. At one point, Ray Washburn said that he was going to sell this site to a data center company, and that made people frustrated because they want downtown to become lively and not just a spot of, you know, data centers and big buildings. And so, yeah, there's just been a lot of contention on this plot, but hopefully City Council approving this, you know, will help move the city forward with its plans for a reimagined downtown.
And we were talking about this ahead of time before we came on. I really like the idea. Our Cole Sullivan reported recently that rock of truth that's on the front of the old Dallas Morning News building, which really was sort of their creed, is going to be staying there, and that will, I think, be developed into a hotel, he had said. So good to know that landmark sticks around, because it has a lot of history here in Dallas. Noor Adatia with the Dallas Business Journal. If you want to read more about this, they have been, like I said, all over this. Just check them out online. Thanks so much for being with us again.
Thank you.